Okay, starting recording.
Okay.
Cheryl, I'm
Yes.
on, and it just says, please wait, the meeting host will let you in soon. And I'm
I'm
on
sorry.
my phone.
The birthday phone. Just let me call you back.
Who's that?
Shane.
She did all this. Yeah. How do I open me up?
You're opened up. You just have to look at the bottom and make sure where it says stop video, take the red line off. Click on where it says stop video.
This is interesting.
It's off.
We see you, Mitchell.
Oh, I
Hi.
see Mitchell. I see Mitchell.
How are you?
And I see Zoe.
Hi.
Okay, Dad, will you make sure you get Mom?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know that. That's her name.
Hi, everybody.
I can't see anybody.
Marilyn, are you on your phone? Do it on your
Yeah,
Hi, Cheryl.
Oh, hi, but now I lost you. Hi, Cheryl. It's Carol Braunschweiger, but we lost you.
Oh, I can see your name, Carol. You just have to look at the bottom of your screen where it's got a little video
So-
camera.
Cheryl, you can say, ask to start camera.
Okay, will you do me a favor, Lauren, and switch it
Sure, I'm at
to
the
me being
vet.
the host?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, wait, we can come through here. Here comes Rich,
Hi,
but we
Mitchell.
don't see anything.
And when we start, everybody, I'm gonna ask you all to mute yourselves so that one at a time, everybody is gonna be able to say something to my mom, okay?
So which one is the mute? The minus on the
Okay,
right?
Cheryl,
The
Jamie has to, I gave Jamie the control, so he has to do it. Sorry.
Now I don't see anything.
Hey, Jamie, you're the lead now. So you have to be able to, you're the host.
Yes, and I'm admitting people as they come in.
Okay,
Okay.
terrific. Thank you.
Okay, I see you, but.
Cheryl, it says to hear others, please join audio. That's on my cell phone.
Okay, so Marilyn, can you
Can hear
see
you.
me? Can you see me?
Yes,
Okay, so if you can see me, love, I'm gonna just show you
Oh, now
what
we lost you.
you lost me.
Now I see you. Okay,
Okay.
I have. Okay,
So-
so I,
Here's a Zoom link. If I click on a Zoom link, okay, it's gonna be echoey, but then it's gonna go to join meeting, and at the bottom of the screen, people, okay,
I can hear you. Okay.
yeah, I know. At the bottom of the screen is going to be a little microphone. It says join audio and a little, what looks like a camera. And so you'll click on the camera so that people can see you.
Cheryl, hold
as
it
well.
flat to the screen.
Okay, so here you go. So see how it's got those things down at the bottom? If you touch it,
yeah,
Where
I
is
see
it?
it.
Up bottom is different.
I'm giving everybody lessons too. This is
Yeah, but wait
good.
a minute, I see it on the iPad. Where is it on the iPad?
Sure.
On the iPad, it's the same kind of thing as a device. It will always be at the bottom of your screen. You just have to click. I know, right? Who's
There's
laughing?
I
Don't we all laugh?
Well, it's
Come on,
pretty
we're
hysterical.
helping, we're having the adults. We're the
Sorry.
children. Remember who are the children here?
Hi, B.
Yeah, it's all of us that are
Hi,
older.
B.
Hi, Lucy.
Hi.
Baby, happy birthday.
Okay, wait. So I'm just letting you know,
Nikki?
I'm going to set a rule for this. I have to cover it here. But everybody, where it's got your little microphone, you have to press mute. And when I call on you, the rule is everybody's gonna have one memory that they're gonna give us and share with us of their experience with Bea in their life,
I don't
okay? That way it won't be too many people talking at once and over each other. And we're looking at sharing the love of
I
Bea.
don't know the time to be a part of it.
What?
I can see you.
Why am I not good?
I always see
Well, maybe
nobody.
start by trying to come back on. And when you do, at the bottom of your screen, just tap it and you'll see what looks like a little video. Yes. Amy? Did you want to
Start,
say
yeah.
something?
She's muted. I see my parents. It's a miracle. That's all. That's all I
Okay.
wanted to say. They're there.
That girl's hysterical.
Amy?
Amy.
Know where I
Okay,
went.
so yes, okay, I'm thrilled that everybody's joining. This
It's a
is
miracle.
fabulous. I'm having already, there's like 22 couples. And how dope is that? I see my cousin Max. I feel like I'm on Romper Room or something. I see Sandy. I see my parents. Mom, Dad, can you see everybody on the gallery screen? Do you see all these people?
Just
Oh,
Mom?
yeah, hi.
Okay, so Mom, everybody's here. This is not our normal family Zoom. This is everybody's here for your 35th birthday party.
Oh, you're so kind.
Cheryl, I think Allison's trying to get in, our sister. She's
Okay,
texting me.
Jamie, can you please let people in? Jamie. He's multitasking.
I was in, but I'm out now.
Just let me.
Okay.
Do it.
So, what I did for this party, which was different than Dad's, was I included people's children as well. Okay, so you have Tommy Berend is here, and you have his children. You have Ruthie's children with Nikki, and you have Pam. You have Aunt Sue's daughter in Jill. You have Aunt Joyce's daughter. No, I'm sorry, I just had dyslexia.
What
You
is
have
it?
Aunt Joyce's daughter, who's Jill, and you have Aunt Sue's daughter, who's Kathy. You have Henry and Stacy. You have Max, Zoe, and Jed. You have there's you have your own children on here, and just in case you wanted to know, you have Lucy and Sarah
Our
Delgar.
Where's Hannah? Look. Hannah.
Yeah,
What's going on? Piece of shit.
you have Linda and Herb's children, Jill and Amy and Lauren. Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
So
Marvin.
you'll also have the four
There's
dashes.
Steve.
They're joining us.
Yes.
Up there's Adam. Adam's here. So like these are all the people that you grew up with. Okay. And Dad's gonna start. Everybody's gonna listen to the rules here. So Dad's gonna start because he wanted to like say the first things. And then I thought it would be from the first person you knew. So Evie Phillips is the first person. Oh, Karen Phillips is here too. Okay, so Evie Phillips is the first person you met in your life at 1 year old, before Henry was even born. So I figured we'd do it like in a biography way. And if you wouldn't mind starting, Dad, if everybody else can mute. Okay.
There's Kathy.
Okay, so if everybody else can just put themselves on mute, and Dad, you can start by sharing.
I don't know. Oh, she is.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Where is
Dad, go for it.
This is Lucy.
Not muted.
Lucy, Galpella.
Okay, stop talking, people. So if you have trouble muting yourselves by the Zoom.
Wait, you want us, Cheryl, you want us to mute? Because I'm feeling like maybe we shouldn't all mute because it's nice to hear 50 people talking at the same time, but okay.
Oh, come on, Jed. Come on, let's all talk.
Frank and Jed, quiet. Cheryl, you as the host, you can mute people, honey. You can mute everybody and then unmute people, okay?
Jamie is the host, and Jamie's on another call at the moment. So Jamie, you want to mute everybody but my dad? Jamie.
Well, he can also make Allison the host now because I'm back now.
Can you please mute everybody except for my dad at this moment?
Yeah, I see her in the metro.
I just got muted.
Hello, everybody.
Dad, please unmute yourself.
Hi, Cheryl.
Evie, you're going next. I said you're second to my father.
Oh.
Jamie.
What I'd like to do is read the handwritten card that I gave the love of my life this morning. It starts, somebody said, Your lovely wife is turning 80 years old on February 1st, 2021. And I said, not possible or true. So don't spread the word, please. Let's keep it to ourselves. Love of my life, hugs and kisses to my beautiful, wonderful lady. Always, always.
Mwah.
Love you so much.
Thank you. Love you more.
Aw.
You're so
okay.
cute, Dad.
So the next person I was saying was the first person who actually met my mother first, which is Evelyn Phillips. Evelyn and my mom have been friends since they were 1. And what we're doing is everybody is saying one vibrant memory of themselves with B.
Okay. I guess I am B's oldest, longest friend. She is the friend of a lifetime. B, I love you. Happy birthday. Many, many more in good health with Mitchell and the rest of the family. And I think there aren't many people who can say that they've known each other their entire lives. Their entire lives. Our mothers met the day before my first birthday. Ilse and Käthe recognized each other's German accents, which wasn't too hard. And my mother invited Ilse to bring B to my birthday party, which she did. So it's been a lifetime of amazing memories. We've been through thick and thin together, right, B?
Absolutely.
Oh, there you are. So I can't think of one particular memory because we have so many wonderful memories.
We do.
We really do. But I do remember one thing that's a little embarrassing, but it was really funny. We were teenagers. We went to Saks Fifth Avenue shopping. I don't know if you remember this. And we were waiting at the elevator to leave. And one of us said something that was really funny. And you started to laugh, your famous laugh, and you could not stop laughing. And the next thing we had to do was go to the ladies' room. That was a long time ago. But we've had really wonderful times together in Mayapack, in New York, going through lots of different boyfriends, weddings,
camp,
having children. That's another memory I have. I was teaching 3rd grade at PS 75 on 95th and West End Avenue. It was December 3rd. Cheryl will understand that. And the assistant principal came into my room. I was facing my class and he turned to me with his back to the class and he said, "Don't react, but your friend B just had a baby girl." So I was so excited. Yeah, it was some entrance. I couldn't wait to see you. And now look at Cheryl now. So you have a lot to be proud of. You've accomplished a lot, both of you, B and Mitchell. And we wish you continued good health, good life. L'chaim, mazel tov. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Wish we could be there in person.
Likewise.
Amen. Okay, technically, I think the next person who knew my mom was Henry. Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Hi, everybody. It is so nice to see everybody on these Zooms. It is amazing. Our whole life is here. Our children are here. B, you know, we grew up in the same household. We viewed our parents completely differently. I saw my mother riding around in a Prussian uniform and on a white horse, and you saw her. I don't know how you saw her. And anyway, it is such a pleasure to be here. We're on, right? You can hear me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is such a pleasure to be here and to share your 80th birthday with all of your friends and our family, our friends. I wish you the happiest and healthiest all the years to come. And with Mitchell, what a pleasure. What a pleasure.
What's your most
My-
vibrant
My
memory?
most vibrant memory. There are so many. You and Evelyn sitting on the grass in Mayopac, singing every show tune that has ever been written by a human being. Us in the living room where you said, "Come here, I have to practice kissing. I want to practice kissing with you." And I thought, this is probably not
Who
right.
said that?
Oh, I think my sister asked me
Okay.
to practice to kiss her so that she would be prepared for the many
okay.
boyfriends you mentioned. And then, of course, Mitchell, her last boyfriend. And a lifetime of warmth and love. And I'm so happy that we're all here together on this Zoom.
Thank you.
Me too. Can I say my vibrant memory?
Sure.
Yes, please.
I think it is the fact that even before Henry and I were married, we talked on the phone all the time. And then when I met you, it was before Cheryl's bat mitzvah. But the fact that you accepted Jed and myself into the family immediately, and that you were so kind and wonderful to Jed, and you introduced yourself to him as Aunt Bea and Uncle Mitchell, and how wonderful Omi and Opie were as far as being so welcoming. And I cannot get over how long ago that was, and what a ride it's been.
You said-
35 years ago.
Wow.
More.
Hey, you said it. It's been a ride.
And
Um,
a wonderful one, and happiest, healthiest, most wonderful birthday to you, Bea. We're so lucky to be able to celebrate with you.
Thank you so much. I love you very, very much, both of you.
Love you.
okay, the next the next person I think is Tommy Barron technically, and then I'm going to throw it to Lyndon Herb. I think that's the, but go for it, Tommy.
I can call you.
Unmute.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
There he
Yes.
is.
Hey, okay. Hi, Bea. Happy birthday. Great to see you. Great to see all the rest of the family. A lot of them I haven't seen in a long time. When you talk about memories, like Evie said, there's so many of them. I hardly know where to begin. But there is one, Bea, I don't know if you remember this. I don't even think my kids know this, and I don't even think Evie knows this. I was dating, going out on dates all over the New York, New Jersey area. And finally one day I'm on the phone with Bea and I said, Bea, don't you know anyone in the neighborhood? She said, yes, I know a girl. She lives 5 blocks away from you. I said, just give me her number. I just didn't say, what does she look like? What school does she go to? So anyway, the end of the story, of course, is that it was Gloria and we got married. And what happened at the beginning there, you know, Gloria and I on the first date, we had a real good time, and 3 days later we went out again, and we were going out quite a bit, and her mother got nervous. So her mother was insisting that she goes out with someone else and that I go out with someone else. So I called Bea and I told her the story. And she said, you know what we'll do? We'll go out on a date one night. We'll go to the movies. So, okay, wasn't a real date. It was just, the friendship from the day Bea was born. And so we went to the movies on the East Side in Manhattan. And we go in and we go over to the refreshment stand, and I'm buying something for Bea and for me. And I happen to look to my left, and down the hall, I see Bea's parents and Evie's parents. The Manhattan is an island, but apparently it's smaller than we think. But so I said, Bea, look, they're over there and nobody's supposed to know about this. She pulls me by the arm. Oh, we go downstairs to where the restrooms are, and we wait. We wait a few minutes, and then we go up. And I said, Bea, they're still there. And she said, well, they got to go to their seats, eventually. And, we don't want to sit. We didn't want them to see us. And we didn't want to go down the same aisle that they were going down. So finally they went down and they got their seats, and we just went to the opposite end of the theater, and we watched the movie. And when the movie was over, the minute it said the end, we just ran out of there to be the first ones out of the theater. And that's my most vivid memory out of so many memories. But anyway, Bea, healthy birthday. And I wish you all the best going forward.
Thank you. Love
Okay.
you a lot.
So now I've got like a little bit of a tie. Okay. Because there's Bonnie and there's Linda Garfinkel, who have both went to college with Mom as well, and that are representing that. So who wants to go first?
Sarah,
Bonnie?
Linda?
Linda?
Yeah,
I'm here.
Linda went
Okay.
before college. She knew
Okay,
me a
oh, sorry.
lot before that. Go ahead.
That's your school.
Okay.
Okay. We live in LA now. We lived in Manhattan near B many years ago. And I just remember her for years and years and years. Our friendship has continued on for many years. And that's the best I can say. We're still friends, and I wish I could see her more often. It's a little hard across the country, but someday we'll connect.
B, Mitchell High, we have lots of memories. And my daughter, of course, I remember the three girls we used to bring up to Mayor Pack with your three girls, and families were very close. But Amy just the other day sent me a photograph. She keeps the archives, I think, of 5 couples up at Bonnie's and Tom Forgash's home in Beckett. We used to be there almost every year. We'd come from the West Coast. It was the Zweiflers, the Forgashes, the Bayers, the Garfinkels, and it just brought back great memories of how close we were as couples and as much as we were as friends, where our families always grew up together. And B, I also have I just can't remember the film, but I do remember sitting next to you in a theater where your laughter practically cleared out the entire balcony where we were sitting. It was it was a great memory, but there was nobody who ever could cackle and laugh like that in a theater like you did. So anyway, we wish you, we welcome you to the 80s. It's not such a bad year, but maybe we'll do this again when it gets to the 90s. Mitchell, in your case, to the hundreds. And we wish you a very happy and healthy new year, healthy year, and happy birthday, B.
Thank you.
Okay, so Bonnie, do you want to get on there?
My phone messing up.
Okay.
Put your mute on, Emmeline. Emmeline, put mute on. You need to put the mute on. Okay. All right. So now we're going to hear from Bonnie.
Well, first of all, happy birthday, B, second time today. And hearing Linda and Herb talk about those weekends, I was thinking of all the laughing we did. Particularly B and I watching Linda and Joan, which was hilarious. Absolutely, up in Manchester that one day, that was hilarious. But we have so many memories. There's so many years, you know, there's almost 60 years. Well, it's more than 60 years because we were in school together. Although we weren't that friendly at school. We got friendly after school. But there's a lot of water under the bridge. We had a lot of fun, a lot of fun. And hopefully if we ever get out of this house, we'll have some more fun.
Sounds good.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, next up, I'm trying to think, then I think it would be like appropriate for, I'm gonna go to Marilyn, because Marilyn was there the day you met Dad, really. So, and since there was the beautiful opportunity for the swap, I have my sisters, and I feel like I've extended brothers in Marilyn's kids. So. Marilyn, you want to say something?
Where is she?
B, I'm here, but for some reason, my camera does not want to show me. Maybe it knows something that I don't. But we go back, I guess, over 50 years. I would say probably 53 years. And we were introduced at a time when we were both going through a difficult time. And I had been invited to a party by someone I had met in a group. And I asked if I could bring a friend along. And of course, that friend was you. And you were talking to my husband, and I was talking to Mitchell. And since I always referred to your first husband as Gordon instead of Donald, you decided to introduce me, and we switched. And that was the beginning. We both got married within a few months of each other. And I have fond memories of Mayopac, and I'm sure my kids, Henry, will remember the time you used to toss them around. So, and of course, when you became the Fonz, that was the end of all ends. It was very exciting for them to say that they knew you. So, see, I wish you a very happy birthday. And like Bonnie said, I hope to get out of this house someday and be able to see you.
Okay,
Cheryl?
I apologize. I
Cheryl?
forgot Rita. Yeah, Rita comes next. Sorry. Yes, Evelyn.
When everybody has had a turn, I want to tell one story.
You got it, my friend. Okay, but I'm going to throw it over to Rita now because Rita also went to school with my mom, and I apologize. I'm trying to get the
It's okay, I'll
logistics.
forgive you. I'll forgive you.
Okay, good.
Well, we know each other. I went back to think how long it is, and it's really 62 years. Linda and B and Rita were in the same dorm. We played bridge together, and eventually we all ended up in Forest Hills walking the baby carriages together. So we do know each other a very long time. And I wanted to wish B a very happy birthday. I am so happy that I am able to be on this Zoom. You know, I'm speaking to you from Florida. And I wish you many, many more. And Deborah's here with me.
Happy birthday.
I'm calling to remind you about the Zoom.
Take it easy. I wish you all the best.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay.
Evie, put your mute on. Evie, mute yourself.
I said my piece already. And
Yeah, we just keep flashing.
Tony and Meg and Tommy said his piece. And I thought, I bet she forgot. Okay, doesn't matter.
Cheryl, you can mute her.
Muted.
Cheryl, you can do that.
Cheryl, get a hold of this thing, will you? It's going out of control.
No, right?
You're muted, Cheryl.
Cheryl, you're muted.
Oh, okay. So, all right, Evie, please mute yourself. And I'm going to throw it to Mark and Andrew because the truth is there's a lot of people on this call that we wouldn't be here if it weren't for our parents. And we are all extended siblings, and everybody considers themselves our sisters and brothers, which is such an awesome place to be and such represents the role models that my parents have created, that I'm going to throw it to Mark and Andrew. And if you want, who wants to go first? But I'm so blessed that they decided to come, and I'm grateful.
Well, thanks for having us. We wouldn't miss it. Happy birthday, Aunt B. Really, monumental birthday that thankfully both my parents got to see. I think, let me speak for my mom, 8th grade, the dances, all the high school boyfriends, we heard it all. And actually, had my mom never gone up to Mayapack, my parents wouldn't have bought there. So, and Mayapack really played such a special role in our lives growing up. And there's no question, you were pivotal in that. My mom would also say not just those years, but obviously, everything since then in terms of, family holidays and getting together. I know they saw you just about every New Year's Eve, and just really a lot of wonderful memories. And I kind of tagged along to the family ones. So really, just happy that we can all be here to celebrate such a momentous occasion.
Andrew?
Yes, happy birthday, Aunt B. A very special day. And my mom certainly would have loved to have celebrated with you. These most, special memories that I have, it's not just, of you, but the family, is Mayapack, of course, and spending the New Year's Eves in Mayapack, and of course the Passover Seders where we'd alternate, and Uncle Mitchell trying to have order during the Seder, and the kids, all of us would be giggling and talking, and it was very fond memories and special times. And as I said, I wish my whole family was here to celebrate with you.
We're still trying to, he's still trying to wrangle everybody. Love you guys. Thank you.
Wait, let Mom talk to them.
Mom,
Yes,
you want to say something to Mark and Andrew?
yeah, sure. Thank you for being part of this. You've been part of my life since you guys were born. Your mother and father were very special to Mitchell and I, and we spent a lifetime together. So thank you for sharing this. Love you both.
Okay. Next, I'm going to go to, and now it may be a little bit more on the kabuki side. I apologize, but I think it's Kathy and Robbie, because that's Sue's daughter.
Hi, I'm Kathy, Mitchell's sister's daughter. This is my husband, Rob. I remember meeting you, Bea, a couple of weeks before the wedding at Mayapack, and just thinking, wow, how did my Uncle Mitchell nab her? She was so beautiful, inside and out. And I was so impressed by her energy and her love. And my parents also became so close to Bea. My father called her Beady, never called her Bea, just Beady. And she was always so welcoming to us. Before we would wake up, there'd be breakfast on the table, and not just any breakfast, but it would be this beautiful spread from Zabar's. And she was just, as I said, the most energetic, loving person to this day.
So we want to wish you a happy birthday, Bea. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, 2 days.
We're coming down, as you know.
We'll be in New York.
And we're bringing your favorite deli.
We're bringing you sandwiches from Rhines.
So we're going to make a trip and we get to see you in person. We're very lucky.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Looking forward.
Okay, next I'm gonna have, I'm going to now the Calhoun posse before I go to Charmaine, who's in Australia at a different time. So I'm gonna start, and Mom was very active in PTA, so we have from different generations. So I'm gonna start with Lucy Gelzaler. Lucy, will you unmute yourself?
Well, hi. I'm trying to find everybody else. See if I can see everybody at one time. Okay, B, this is a very, very special day. You and I met just shortly after you married Mitchell. And I think if I'm correct, you were pregnant. And we got to know each other at Calhoun and got involved in the studies that we did, the weekend activities to raise money for the school. And we put together some projects for that. And that was a lot of fun. But you were a lot of fun to be with. It was great to meet Mitchell, spend some time with him, to watch your romance grow, as they say, and that marriage taking well, and beginning to welcome your children into your life. And it was happy to find that we were able to celebrate those special times for you and the Mitchell both. We wish you the glorious birthday, that this should be the best ever. It should be one that you share with great happiness with Mitchell, with your children and your grandchildren and all your friends going forward. It was great to have our times together, and I'm looking forward to some special times ahead.
Thank you.
Okay, so next I'm gonna move it along to, I think Susan Moss and then Carol, oh no, I'm sorry, I said Charmaine. I apologize, Charmaine, and then I'm gonna do Susan Moss and Carol Kochman, okay?
Hi, B. It's Charmaine Winkler here for all the others that don't know me. I'm the distant relative from Australia, but we're not so distant. We've kept in very close contact with all the Winkler family, the American Winkler family. Our very first memory actually of B's generosity was when my dad came home from a trip to New York, and he opened the suitcase after a shopping trip with B and my sister Janine, who can't be on the call. And I just stood there in awe at these beautiful items that came out of the suitcase. So we wanted to meet this wonderful B, and we did. And there's one thing, B, that we'll always remember is your trip to Australia. When you came by yourself and you did so many things here. If I'm not wrong, I think you even climbed the Sydney Harbour Bridge.
Right.
So did you do that, B?
Yes.
Yeah, we were so amazed at all the things you did. You slept here for 14 hours and you did not stop from the time you arrived till the time you left. But it's so wonderful because we've met since in LA at Janine Simcha's and family Simcha's, and you've got to know my family, and we've kept in contact with you and Henry, our parents, your parents. We were close, even though we were distant. So it's wonderful to be here. It's wonderful to represent the Winklers on the other side of the world. We wish you, Janine and I and our families, wish you all a wonderful birthday, B. And as we all say, bis 120.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so now let's try to keep it brief because there's a lot of people and we don't want to lose people. So I'm trying to like have empathy to everybody and give everybody voice. So now I'm going to go to, I was saying, where's Susan Moss, and then Carol Kochman, and then Pam and Nikki, okay?
My story is a little different. I met Mitchell first. Mitchell and I lived in the same building when we were single. After I got married in 1969, I moved to the Upper West Side to the Schwab House in December. That summer, who gets on the elevator but Mitchell said he just got married and he married Bea. Life went on. We met each other a few times after, and then both of our kids, all of our kids, went to Calhoun. And we renewed a wonderful friendship that's lasted till this day. We had lunch up until one of the last people I had lunch with before COVID. And I hope to have lunch very soon again after we get our shots. And I'm glad this friendship has lasted for so many years, and I wish you a very happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Bea.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Susan, thank you.
Okay, Carol Kochman and Alan. Unmute.
Unmuting. Yes, I did in the wrong place. Well, Bea did me a great favor. When my children were small, they met her children at Hebrew school. Did me a great favor by inviting my girls to Sunday brunch every week so that they would go to Hebrew school without complaint. It was always hard for us to get them to go there. And they loved going to be in Mitchell's house. The most gracious. I once even dropped them off when there wasn't any Hebrew school, and they still took them in. And later in life, when I was single, they were very instrumental in insisting I meet various wonderful men, and helped me meet Alan. I'm still with him. So they did me great favors, and even a better favor for Alan, of course.
Definitely. I remember 45 years ago at the Kessler's house in Mayapack. I knew you then, and it's been a wonderful time. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, so now it's Pam and Nikki.
Happy birthday, Bea. I want to say how much we miss seeing you, and I can't think of you without being with my mother, her younger sister. You had so many wonderful memories together, and my most vivid memories of you are when, before I was married, you tried to set me up with every single guy you ever met, but the creme de la creme came. One day I got a phone call from you that you were on your way to visit Henry, and on the airplane you met a very nice woman who had a brother, and would I go out with him? So, and I was crazy enough that I did go out with him, and he was a very good-looking guy, and he went to the bar, and he was a doctor, and he fell asleep while we were having a drink because he had been on call for so many hours. And after that, I said, Bea, I think you've set me up with just one too many people, but I think of you all the time, and I know my mom would love to wish you happy birthday. I miss her so much, and we miss you, and many, many, many more.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Bea. I like mommy. I always think of Oma when I think of you, and I think of Oma and you showing me pictures of you growing up together, and Oma babysitting you, and there's a picture of the two of you, I think on a like merry-go-round or a carousel, and the two of you laughing together. And I'm sure she would die to be here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not a good joke.
Anyway, happy birthday and many, many more.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Thank you.
Love you. We miss your mom every day.
Okay, so now I'm gonna start going into some of the kids too. So I'm gonna begin with the oldest friends' kids, if that's okay. And Karen, lead the way. Unmute. You're still unmuted. You're still unmuted.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. I was thinking, B, that you knew me before I was born. Right?
Right.
So, and I think there's a really interesting story about, well, I'll let my mom tell it. She's much better at telling stories. Something to do with a bridal shower. Anyway, I have so many memories of you. And in addition to that, I think you and my mom being friends all these years, you've just set such an incredible example of what friendship can be. And that is something that I treasure. So happy, happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Is Laura here too? I think I saw her coming up in the trails. Are you there, Laura?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Happy birthday, B. It's hard being the younger sister because Karen said what I was going to say, which was that growing up, my mom staying in such close contact with all of her childhood friends, especially B, just made such a huge impression on me in terms of, you know, it didn't matter the distance or how much time went by, you know, in between visits. I remember her always just saying, you just pick up right where you left off. And like Karen, that just made a big impression. And I see Tommy there and Meg, and it's so nice to see you. And I really feel a connection with you and with all my mom's friends from childhood. So I'm thinking of you and wish you a very happy birthday.
Oh, but I just want to know that she's been.
Okay. Mom?
Yes,
Okay, so you heard Karen and Laura?
I did. Just
Okay.
Karen.
Cheryl, get a hold of this meeting, please.
Hey, no lip. No lip. Okay, so all right, now we're gonna go to now we'll go to Jody and then Meg, because they're both here and they're Tommy's kids.
Hi everyone. Hi B, hi Mitchell. Cheryl, thanks for doing this. I'm very excited to be part of this. It's so nice to hear all the memories. And I have to say, repeating what Karen and Laura said is just knowing the history, basically from day one. If it weren't for B, then my parents would never have met or been together. So I'm very grateful for that. And Mayapack stands out as a huge memory. And also I have to say your amazing apartment and art collection and just always being a constant thread for our lives. You've always been there, good times, sad times, and everything in
Was
between.
real tennis and the school called and told me John was sick. You know, she quit.
So thank
And
you.
Hey,
yeah,
Rita.
we all got in the car. She drove.
Rita, mute, please. Rita, love you, mute.
So happy birthday. I love you and many, many more. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jody.
Meg.
Hi, happy birthday. I'm so glad you're doing this, Cheryl. Thank you. This is awesome. It's really good to see everyone. I feel the same, just as Jody and Karen and Laura. I feel a certain connection to all of you, and that sisterly thing that Cheryl was talking about. It's just something that will always be there. I have some memories of Mayapack, and I also have memories B kind of took me under her wing and got me into a job where she was working when I was out of college. So she always was looking out for me, and I truly appreciate that. So jobs, or I think too, through a friend, I think I went on a date too somewhere when I lived in New Jersey. It's very possible. So, you know, that's her thing. She does that. So it's awesome. I'm so happy to see you guys. I hope to see you in New York soon. My daughter's there now too. And happy birthday.
Thank you.
Love
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Love you too, Meg.
Thank you. I think the Braunschweigers, did you jump off already, Carol? Oh.
Right there, she's there, Cheryl.
Okay. Carol, why don't you chime in? The Braunschweigers, Ricky and Carol, and then I'll go to the rest of the kids.
Enough with the kids.
Carol, I asked you to unmute.
I told her, she said, I know. I don't know what she knows.
Pause.
Okay, so I guess Carol might be having some technical difficulties. So we'll keep going, and I'll throw it over to then Jill and then I think Amy. Okay. Garfinkel children.
Can you hear me, Cheryl?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Bea. Hi, Mitchell. What a wonderful night to celebrate you. So grateful that we have a lot of family memories with you guys.
Oh, here I am.
Friends with my parents forever and ever. And I remember coming to Mayapack with the girls. And something that always felt special to me was that you guys always made such an effort to come to all of our family mitzvahs. You were at our wedding, you were at our kids' bat mitzvahs, and it was always wonderful to see you. And I too remember your laugh really, really well. I want to wish you a happy birthday, sending kisses from Dan and I. He is here as well, and appreciate Cheryl putting this together. And I hope you enjoy seeing all of the people that love you most.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jill. I do want to say, I see the Mears peering in, and I see Kenneth, who is a special friend to us and another brother. And hi, Kenneth. So, and I know that they were having trouble with your muting and everything. So I'm going to just take a detour from Amy and go to Kenneth and to Bill and Rachel Meir. Now you unmute. There you go.
Bea, how are you?
Hi, Bea and
We're
Mitchell.
glad to be part of your celebration.
Thank you for inviting us to the party.
And we want to wish you a very happy birthday and many, many more.
We're so happy you're with us.
Oh, we're going to call you after this.
Okay.
Okay.
I wanted to say hello and see how you're doing.
Yeah.
Say hello to Mitchell for me.
You're really
Bill,
snowed in.
chime
eh?
in, Bill. Wait, let Bill get a word in edgewise. He's always in the background.
Yeah, I'm hiding out. Well, it's very nice to hear from everyone, and we wish Bea all the best, many, many more happy birthdays.
And hi.
It's been lovely knowing the both of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
Love
now
that.
mute yourselves, and I'm going to go to Amy.
Hi. So I agree with Jill. First of all, Bea and Mitchell, so great to see you and happy birthday, Bea. I have one of the best memories, I think, because not only were you at every event, even though we were growing up on the West Coast, and if it was our weddings, our children's events, you were always there. But when Ron and I had our long dating, our whirlwind dating of 4 months, we decided to come to New York and get engaged while staying with you. So here we were, we had this fabulous romantic moment, and we're in your guest bedroom, and you told Ron that he couldn't marry me unless he asked your permission, Mitchell. So that was like, it was just always like a great moment that I remember, that he couldn't quite get past you guys, he'd get past you guys first. But every great, really family memory that I have is, I think, with you in there. And it's remarkable being that we were on opposite coasts. So Ron wishes he could be here. He's in LA traffic right now commuting, but we wish you both the best. Bea, we wish you a happy birthday, and we love you dearly. So.
Thank you.
Is
Thank
Lauren here too? Or, okay. Now I'm going to go to Henry and Stacy's kids, and I'll start with Jed.
Okay, I couldn't find the mute button. Isn't that funny? Bea, Mitchell, happy birthday, Bea. Love you. You've been an amazing aunt for, God, like so long, like 45 years or something crazy like that. You've been there for me forever. You were wonderful when I lived in New York all those years, and are lovely to my children. What am I saying, lovely? You're just the best, Bea. And so happy to be here. And it's so nice to see all your friends and so many people that love you. And it's just so, so nice and well deserved. And I love you so much. Thank you for being so wonderful to my family all these years. And I love you. And happy birthday.
Right before I go to Zoe, I realized that there's Adam Forgash, who is Bonnie Forgash's son. And is Ben here too? I don't know, but Adam, will you chime in, and then I can go back to Henry and Stacy's kids?
Yeah, sure. Hi, everybody. Hi, Bea. Happy birthday. Hi, Mitchell. As everybody else has said, there's so many memories. My God. I think the first memory I ever had of being at a wedding was your guys's. I don't know how old I was, but very small. Like a memory that was like an actual memory, not something you cobbled together from a photograph. It was actually there, but it's so kind of foggy. But more recently, I think we were trying to put together a surprise party for my parents' 40th anniversary, and we couldn't figure out how to get them to the restaurant and dressed appropriately and on time and everything. We were just racking our brains, Kathy and Ben and I. And Bea, of course, as soon as we mentioned this to you, instantly you had the idea to tell my folks that my mother-in-law Red had some event and we had to go, and anyway, whatever. But it was brilliance and on the fly, and I remember that very clearly, unlike your wedding. But anyway, it's just really nice to be here, and it's great to see you guys, and I love you guys. And I've known you my whole life. So happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Love you.
Is is Ben here, or can I give it to Zoe? Okay, I'm going for Zoe.
Hi, Aunt Bea. I think I have a few memories, and I'll make it very fast. But one was I really loved spending the night at your house when I would come visit and come to New York. And it was just the highlight of my entire trip, being with the girls. And when Allison pretended that she was going to pierce my ear, and they would give me a bath and put my hair in a mohawk, and you would sit in there with us. And I just loved everything about being with you and your family. And I remember when I had just had Ace, he was like 6 months old. I came to New York and to visit, and you came to the hotel, and we just walked and walked and walked, because that was the only way he would nap. And you just kept walking with me, even though it was freezing cold. And oh, here's one of my children now screaming at me. And I loved spending time with you. And I love that you met my children, and I just love you. And I'm so happy to celebrate you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Zoe. I love you.
Okay, Max, you're up.
Hi, Aunt Bea. I love you so much. You're the greatest. I have the best memories of just coming to visit you guys, you and Uncle Mitchell in New York, and staying the night and going to H&H Bagels and going to see movies, and you guys taking me to some of my first plays, which really inspired me. One in particular, I remember when you took me to Full Moon, this Bill Irwin sort of clown play, and you called ahead and I got to participate. They like picked me out of the audience, and it was really fun. And then you like printed me out this like whole playbill that said my name in it. It really meant so much to me, and was one of my first real exciting experiences with plays. And you're just the greatest. You're the most generous, supportive, intelligent, loyal person, and you're such an incredible family member to your daughters, and Cheryl, thank you so much for getting me on here and refereeing this. And I'm just grateful to be here, and I'm grateful that you're my aunt and that Uncle Mitchell, you're my uncle, and I love you guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Max.
Okay, so now I'm going to go to the religious group, or should I call them the temple group? And in no particular order, so nobody take offense. But I'm going to go with Mary Sue Harkavy.
Cheryl, give us a minute. Go with Jay or somebody else and come back to us, please.
Okay, okay. All right, so the Cranuses, I see the Cranuses. You have to unmute. Unmute. There you go.
Yes, okay. Hi, both of you. Happy birthday, Bea. I don't have a special event. We mostly hang out over meals over all these years. Bea, you are the most wonderful cook and the most elegant hostess. So intimidating that I never want to ask you back here. It's just too embarrassing. At one point, finally, I decided, well, I'll have them for brunch and I'll do a Zabar's brunch, which I did. And I thought, well, I ought to put my hand to something. So I have a recipe for a cold zucchini soup, cream of zucchini, and it was a dairy meal. I thought that's going to be perfect. And I made the soup, and I'm going around serving, and Mitchell, he knows what he does and what he doesn't do. He asks me, is there any chicken broth in this soup? It never, ever occurred to me. But Mitchell was very gracious about it. He just skipped the soup and ate the rest of the meal. And after a while, I eased up, and we would sometimes have Rosh Hashanah lunch here, so I didn't have to be fancy at night. But it's way too threatening, the wonderful dinners and meals that you offered us, Bea. And in spite of the fact that we got more and more friendly and casual, I still could never face trying to give you back a meal like you gave me. But anyway, happy birthday.
We go back about 45 years. It's been quite a ride. We've shared much joy together. We've shared some sorrow together. And you were among our best friends. We wish you the most happiest of birthdays and look forward to many more.
Thank you so much. Love you both.
And we look forward to.
What was that?
What happened?
Yeah, I said we look forward to finally getting out and taking a walk, for goodness sake.
Exactly.
Well, you're snowed in right now.
Who knows when it will be, but I've got it up here.
Awesome. Okay, so there's Mary Sue and Arnie, and then the person who actually directed one of your very big productions at Road of Sholem. I see Andy Cadiff here too. So we'll go with we'll start with Mary.
Well, our life goes back a little bit shorter than Jay and Joanne, because I think we only go back about 43 years when you and I had a discussion about bar mitzvah dates, since Cheryl and Brad are born on the same day, and Cheryl wanted to be bar mitzvahed on her birthday. But of course, Brad, who had been there in the synagogue for several years before you guys got there, had asked the rabbi years when he was like 8 years old. He figured out his birthday came out on a Saturday and he wanted December 3rd. So that was my first meeting with you. But got over that at that point, and Cheryl's bat mitzvah was probably the next week or the week before. I don't
December
remember.
17th, I still remember. I still remember. I had a major crush on your son.
Uh, they were good kids, but he wanted his day. That was his day. So that was our first meeting, but we came a long way since then and have had wonderful years. And as Joanne said, very good meals at your house, which were delightful. And unlike Andy, the producer will talk about his occasion of meeting and spending time with your mother.
Well, my favorite time that doesn't sound too well, did it? My fondest memory would be is working the shows we did at the temple. We had a lot of fun, made a lot of money for the temple, and it was good. And our dinners that I hope someday we can redo again and go out and have dinner. Happy birthday, B. Many more.
Thank you so much. Lots of love.
All right, Andy, you're up.
Okay, there we go. I'm outside. I'm at Katsuya in Woodland Hills. Hi, B. I would have said happy birthday to you over the weekend when we were talking on the phone, but I had a feeling this might be a surprise, so I didn't want to be the one to blow it. So now I can say happy birthday, and it was great talking to you the other day on the phone. And hi, Mitchell. I didn't get to talk to you. You snubbed me, but that's okay. Yeah, so B, now I know how old you were when we met. I don't think I ever knew, but now I can do a little subtraction, and you were quite the young babe when we met, but I was even younger. And you gave me indeed my first paying job directing Fiddler on the Roof at Road of Sholem. I believe all the girls were in it, right?
Right.
They were all daughters or something like that. And you also gave me my first opportunity through Henry to be on a sitcom set. You arranged for me to go to be on the set of Happy Days. And little did I know that I would then spend 25 years on sitcom sets. But happy birthday. Wonderful memories in New York. I miss those days a lot, but hopefully we'll see you when you come out to LA and masked or unmasked. And Mitchell, it's great to see you there as well, and to see all your friends on Zoom. So happy birthday. And I want to say happy birthday.
Oh.
Say happy birthday. Say happy birthday.
Okay. Andy, for a director, you're covering the phone.
Okay, say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay. Anyway, and then
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
all right. So say happy birthday.
She said it already.
All right, she's done. All right. Happy birthday, B, and many, many more.
Love you.
Love you too.
Thank you. Okay, so next I see cousin Kathy. I see Kathy's iPhone. Kathy. You have to unmute yourself, Kathy. Where'd you go?
There
There
we
you
go. There we go. Hi, B and Mitchell. I can't tell you how difficult it is to come to New York these days and not be able to see you. That's been all of this year, and then it's just been too long. But I can't wait to see you soon. B, I wish you happy birthday. My favorite memories of you are every time we came to New York, you invited us to stay. And I don't think we ever would have gotten to New York had you not been so generous with that. And also when Alyssa came to college, had you not calmed me down, I would probably still be there following in her footsteps. So thank you for everything. Happy birthday, Mazel Tov. We wish you many more years of health and happiness. And hi, Mitch. Miss you too. Love you both. Take care. All the best.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, the Lehrmans. Bob? Bob? Bueller? Bob? Lehrman? Lehrman? Did you walk away? Are you making dinner? Bob? Okay, well, the Lehrmans are here, and if they can connect at some point, then we'll go back to them, okay? All right, so the next person I'm gonna go to is Sandy. Oh, Sandy Brown just walked away. Okay, then I'll go to Pam Fields, okay? Pam Fields, unmute.
Miss Pam.
What about Helen and Wally?
Pam, there you go.
Having trouble unmuting. I had to unplug my phone. So it's lovely that all of you get to talk about memories. Mitchell and Bea are much more recent friends compared to the decades that so many of you go back. But I met Mitchell and Bea because I divorced my ex-husband, and they suggested that Mitchell might be a good guy to manage my money. So not only did I get a trusted financial advisor, but I got a set of surrogate parents in the process. And you all are real family, or you've been friends for so long that you consider yourself family. That's all well and good, but they're my rent-a-family. And Bea, I love you. I am distressed that it's been a gazillion days since we've had a chance to see one another, but we will fix this as soon as everyone is able to once again re-enter normal life. My memory is not a memory because it's a tradition, and it's going to be a go forward tradition. Mitchell and Bea spend breaking the fast with us every year. And as a result of their gracious generosity, I have the world's best orchid collection. And I will continue to keep it alive and thriving. And I look forward to seeing you both soon, where I can deliver all sorts of hugs that have been long delayed because of not being able to get together. We miss you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Love you very much, both of you.
Love you both.
Okay, now I see the Lehrmans. All right, Bob and Jane.
We are here. Are we unmuted?
You're unmuted, so go for it.
Good. I'll tell the story because it's one of so many wonderful memories of times we've spent, Bea, with you and Mitchell. The car rides and then the weekends with the Saffers up in Otis, and the many dinner parties that you had us to in New York. And in the best and widest sense of the word, Bea, we have to remember your shidduch making abilities, as so many others have touched on, because when we first met, it was on a line at the Gilda's Club. Mitch, I think I may have mentioned this at your birthday. It was a Gilda's Club reception, and we started chatting. The Bears and the Lehrmans, not unsocial folks. And this led to, we may be among the most recent of the friends at, what is it now, 25, 30 years, Bea and Mitchell.
Yeah.
And then speaking of shidduchs as well, I've got to mention and highlight Bea making arrangements for us to meet up with Marilyn and Gordon Frank, who were near neighbors of ours. And that turned into a wonderful relationship, and Bea arranging for Jane to join the Maryland Bridge Club. So many wonderful times and years together, and Bea, we're just so glad to be able to be here to help celebrate your 80th, and a happy birthday.
Thank you.
Jane joins me.
Yes, I do. Thank you very much. Lots of love.
I also want to say, you guys keep forgetting, Teddy Lehrman was in my kindergarten class and I knew you, and I'm 56. That means it was like 50 years ago. Just saying, just saying. All right, I'm going to throw it next to Eric and Barbara, who are my oldest friends. Well, Barbara's my friend. I think Patty Safian was on here, who's also from 3rd grade, but just saying, Barbara was one of the first real sisters to join the tribe here too.
Happy birthday. I guess B has known Barbara or Barbara's known B for 42 years, and I've only known B for about 35 years. But I just want to tell you something, B, I don't think we've ever shared with you. It's more of a tribute than a story. You know, our 2 girls, since the days that they were born, they're now 26 and 23. And like any parent, we want our girls to grow up strong and confident and self-assured and assertive. And whenever they'll call us with some type of a dilemma, wondering what they should do, we always give them 2 bits of advice. Either what would B do, or B. So you are a role model to our girls, and we thank you for that. You're one of the most unique, special people we've ever met, and you deserve all the joy you're getting this evening. Thank you, love you.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Thank you so
You
much.
did a one about how you wanted to give her the
Oh, and everyone was talking about B's laugh and how unique it is. And the first time I ever met you, B, I swear I came this close when you were laughing to going behind to give you the Heimlich maneuver because I thought you were choking on something. Thankfully, I didn't.
Thank you.
Uncle Eric, second that. It is like she's choking or like.
All right, next up, I think Rebecca's on here. Lizzie had to jump off. But Rebecca is Lauren and Allison's best friend also from growing up.
Hi. Sadie is coming down in a second. We're in New Jersey. We are in the snow up here where you get the whole Karievsky Mendel family. Hold on one second. We'll say hi.
All right, limited time. Mom's losing it. So.
Oh, sorry. There's Sadie.
Hi, Sadie.
There's David. So we just wanted to wish you such a happy birthday. You know, I literally grew up in your house. I was there every single week with Allison and Lauren, and you were a second mom to me. And I just love you so much. And we just really couldn't miss saying happy birthday to you. And we hope that you enjoy today and many, many, many more years to come. Love you so much.
Thank you so much. Love you.
Okay, Sandy, and then we're going to the grandchildren, I think. Sandy Brown?
I'm here. Got me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. E. Happy birthday, gorgeous. You look fantastic. I just want to say that I don't have a specific memory of our time together, and it's only been a measly like 22 years. But I just want to say I'm so grateful that my son had the brilliance to marry Allison. So, and she is my precious daughter. And I got to be a part of your incredible family, all of whom I adore. And I just am so grateful for how inclusive and welcoming you and Mitchell have been to me, and all of your girls as well. And I know it's just been a big part of my life, and I'm very grateful to you and for our special relationship. Even though we don't really get to see each other very often, I just feel a very warm and strong bond with you. So I'm wishing you a beautiful, happy birthday, and I'm sure we'll be celebrating many more together. I love you very much.
Thank you so much. Love you very much, Sandy.
Okay. Actually, I see, before we get to, I still see, I see Maurice Minion. Is it Minion? Minion? Sorry, Maurice.
Mute.
There you go.
Am I unmuted? Okay.
You're on mute. You're unmuted. You're
I'm
unmuted.
Yeah, B is such a wonderful person, and I'm here with my wife, Heinegel. We brought back many memories. Actually, someone talked about parties, and I think Mitchell and B I and Mitchell met B at the first party, so I think I sort of know B as long as Mitchell, and she was wonderful then. And then, even though I'm 88 years, I still have my long-term memories of bat mitzvahs at Rosh Hashanah and the wedding at Mayapak and dinners that someone said that Bea was a great cook, and she really went out of her way. And all the good times we had getting together at restaurants, and Bea's just a wonderful woman, and we really appreciate knowing her, and we're happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think there's two other people before we get into grandchildren. I'm sorry. I see Elena, and I also see Dunny. So let's do Elena first.
Happy birthday, Bea. So glad to see you today, so happy and so well. I feel very blessed to have you in my life. Since the very beginning of our friendship, you showed so much support, so much love and care for me, and I'm really forever grateful for that. And you were always there for me during major stages of my life. You attended my graduation, you welcomed my husband, you welcomed my firstborn, and I'm really happy to have you in my life. I wish I could give you lots of hugs and kisses today. Love you so much. Happy birthday.
Thank
So
you.
happy you could
Thank you
join
so
us.
much.
Thank
We
you.
love you.
Okay, Dunny. You know how to unmute? There you go.
Unmuted.
Yep.
Hello, Bea. This is a fantastic group of people that I'm hearing about and seeing for the first time. My association with Bea is rather remote in that it's via Cheryl's continuous talk and discussion and proud memories and thoughts and wishes for Bea and Mitchell. And I just think, via Cheryl, you are a fantastic couple, and I wish you both the best. Thank you for being so good.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Donnie. Thanks for being here.
All right. Now, I think we've hit, now we are officially going to grandchildren, and I'm going to start with the oldest, being my own. Represent.
Hey, Nanny B, happy birthday. One memory that, well, just generally, we will always remember trips that you take us on, like Idaho, for example, and Alaska. Those were great trips, and always because of you and Poppy making that happen. Love you guys. Love you, Nanny B. Happy birthday.
Luke, it's our one time to talk. It's 5 seconds. Nanny, you are the reason we are here, and we love you so much. So many good memories. You took me on a trip to San Francisco. We went to Alaska. The Sun Valley was great. But I think the one thing that I talk about the most to people that people look at me so confused about was your Palm Pilot phase. You were like on your Palm Pilot all the time, and I just had to have one. And then you finally gave me one, and I didn't even know what to do with it, but I just felt like the coolest person ever. And then I was like, oh, you know, Nanny's the one that gives me stuff. And you always make sure we are taken care of. Like, we just moved into this beautiful new house, and you made sure that we got some new things, which is awesome.
I
And then-
second what he's saying, by the way.
and
Everything.
And then I went to you to say, oh, maybe Poppy doesn't fit in these old Gucci loafers. And you said, you have to ask your grandfather. And he looked at me like I was insane. And I was like, okay, I probably shouldn't be asking them for anything else other than love, which you've always supplied in full.
Always.
And you're the reason I was mitzvahed. You're the reason I am the man I am today. You took us to museums all the time, and why our house is filled with art. And we love you so much. And I feel like this isn't enough time, but so grateful that we can pick up the phone and call you any time of day, and just we can talk. And it's always been that way. And you're the best. And to the rest of the grandkids, Mazel Tov, 80
Mazel
years
tov.
of success.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Love you both.
Okay,
Love you too.
so
Love it.
So, now does, I don't know, Lauren, is Bella on, or if Bella's
So
not on?
Bella's in class.
Okay,
Got to
so
school
then,
now, but she's
so
in
then
class
I
now.
don't want to be remiss, and, I know I've ping ponged in the past, but, John, did you want to say something, if we're talking about, son-in-laws and stuff like that?
Oh, sure. Danny, happy birthday. Thank you so much for being from day one the biggest believer in me and Allison and our partnership and our family, and supporting us and being so generous over the years. We are so grateful for that, and I am just so grateful. I'm so proud to be a part of this family, and I feel very lucky winning the mother-in-law lottery. And
Me too.
truly, seriously. And, you know, we're just sad that we can't be there with you. And this would be a hell of a party if all these people showed up at your house at the same time for a birthday party. But we'll be giving you big hugs and kisses soon. I love you, and happy birthday.
Thank you, Sean. I love you very much.
So, next I'm going to go to Frank, and then we'll go to Laura, Gigi. Okay, Frank, you wanted to say something?
Okay, well, absolutely. You know, I always have something to say, Cheryl. Thank you. So B,
Yes.
I just want to say, before there was a Zoom call, there was a thing called a phone. And that's when I first spoke to you. Lauren would always put you on the phone with me, and she said, you're going to have to meet my mother one day. So Lauren made this red-eye reservation on TWA, and we flew in. And I think it was right before Thanksgiving. And this is when I get to meet my future mother-in-law. And I walked through the door, and you had this big smile on your face, and you said, hi, I'm Dee. I was like, oh my God, I've been on a plane all night, and I love this lady. And you said, I bet you're hungry. Come into the kitchen. Now, obviously, there's a theme here, food and family, or family and food. And I sit down, and she says, oh my God, you're gonna love it. Have you ever had Zabar's? And I said, no, I haven't. And she said, have you ever had H&H bagels? I said, no, I haven't. And Mitchell's making the bagels, and I go to sit down, and Mitchell says, don't sit in that seat, that's Bee's. So I scooch over, and you had this perfect seat at the table, and you would come sit down for a minute, you'd ask me a few questions, and you go back and get me something else and come back. And it was the best meal ever. And that was the first time I met you. And I knew right then and there, I loved you, I loved your family, and of course I loved your dog. But I actually have a better story. I'll make it quick, Cheryl. We became friendly, and I would always come back to visit with you, and you finally gave Lauren and I a key. And one time I had come back for work, and you said, you know, can you fix something for me? And I said, certainly. And you didn't have the tool, or Poppy and I went down to the hardware store and we got a tool. And she came back and she said, you know, maybe tomorrow you could help me with a few things. I'm going to have some things delivered. And I said, okay, great. And I came in the door and there were literally 12 rolled up carpets in the front room, rugs with your new table. And I said, wow, what do you got there, B? He goes, I have a few carpets. I thought you and I could swap out the rugs and see which one looked the best. I was like, oh my God, how am I going to do that? And I think somebody from the building came up and you and I swapped out 12 rugs, and you're just amazing. You always had this amazing energy. And I just can't thank you enough for you and Mitchell having me into your family, and also the extended family here. Love you, B. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Love you.
Thank you.
Hi, Paige.
Hi. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
A memory. Well, I don't have any like specific memory because there's too many, but whenever I go to New York or you come here, whenever I see you, you have the biggest smile on your face and you give the best hugs, and it literally, your smile can light up a room and make everyone happy. And just, we take a lot of walks in the park and around the city. And I remember one time just you and me went out and it was raining and we were just, you were like, we got it. We don't need a cab. We can walk. And you have so much energy, and you would think that you would be tired after walking 20 blocks and you're like, no, we got it. And something Bella and I always say when they're like, describe your grandma, we go, she knows everyone and she knows how to make everyone so happy. And we'll be walking down the street and you'll be like, oh, hi. And I don't know, I just love you so much. And I couldn't ask for a better best friend and grandma. I love you.
Oh, thank you. Back to you.
So I know that Hudson and Griffin are going, and I also just want to acknowledge that Tanya and Daniel are also around. So after the kids and before Allison and before Lauren, I'll give it to Hudson and Griffin and then to Tanya, and then we'll go back to, we'll bring it on home. How's that? Okay, Hudson, go for it.
Hi, Nanny. So I have two specific memories, and I'll go through them each quickly, but we've had so many great times, and I think these ones are like the ones that have stood out to me the most. So I think when I was in like second grade, we went on a trip to visit you guys, and you took just me to the museum when you were working at the information desk, and you had this badge, and I thought this badge was like the biggest power move of all time. You just show it, you can walk in anywhere. But we got to the desk and she's like, you wanna go and see the exhibits in a bit? I'm like, yeah, sure. So we worked at the desk for a little bit. She made me this little badge with like my name and everything. She found like a slip to put it in. She put it on my shirt. I felt so official. But from there we went to see the butterfly exhibit, and there was this huge line. And all of a sudden she takes out her badge, walks to the front of the line, and just like pushes everybody aside, and we walk right into the room. And I was like, oh my God. And
Very important person.
yeah. So we had a lot of great memories at the museum. But also I think that same trip, we went to see my first Broadway show, which was Wicked. And obviously those who know me, I'm a big arts guy. I'm really into film and theater and all that. So this was like my first realization of like, oh my God, this is incredible. So Nanny, so before we saw Wicked, and I saw it at the Pantages first, but we had to walk out early because I was terrified. So we left the Pantages, but when we went to New York to see it with Nanny, she bought me this big box of M&Ms, and I was just sitting there with her. I was holding her hand the whole time. She's like, you got this, you got this. And that just made me feel so comfortable. And I feel like that is something that Nanny just knows how to do with anybody, even if she's never met anybody or met them. And it's just an incredible feeling to be around her, and makes me so happy. I know it makes my whole family so happy. And I love you so much. Thank you for being you. I'm so grateful that you are my grandmother, and I love you. Happy birthday.
I'm so proud of you. You're such a wonderful, wonderful human being.
Oh, thanks.
And I'm blessed to have you in my life.
Oh, thanks. Happy birthday. Love you.
Thank you.
All right, Griff.
Hi, Nanny. Happy birthday. Thank you for being such a good grandma. I'm so lucky to have you as a grandma, and we've had so many memories, like everyone else has said together. But I love when I come and visit you. We could always do anything we want. We go walking through the park. We go to museums, and I love being able to like just stay at your house and being able to be with you guys and be with you. And this one memory when I was at your house with Hudson, we were sleeping over and you guys let us have all the ice cream we want ever. And you took out these 2 like chocolate bars that you had hiding in the back. And I just remembered that day being so much fun and being able to sleep at your house and hanging out with you guys. I love that day. Happy birthday.
Love you. I love you very much. You're the best 2 boys.
Thank you.
So Tanya and Daniel
Oh,
and
wait,
then
actually, wait.
Gigi wants to speak to her sister.
My sister Bella, who's in school right now, she wanted me to say a couple things, quick little things. She said she loved when her and her 2 friends came and stayed with you guys for a week in New York, and you guys opened up your house to them, and they said they had the best time. And she loved when you got me and my cousins to get into the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, because that is something we will never forget. And it was such a great opportunity, and just all the times that we've had the opportunity to come see you, and she can't wait to see you in a month. So that's from Bella, and she loves you.
Thank you so much. I love her very much too.
okay.
Thank
and
you
then,
too, Gigi.
Tanya and Daniel.
Happy birthday, B. So this is what we look like without our masks on. The first time we actually ever met you, I think, was about 18 months ago at a New York Mets game with John and Allison and Hudson and Griffin. And I have to say, you know, I'm kind of a Mets fan. As you can tell, I am from Queens. And it was an exciting game, and I didn't pay you enough attention. But one of the privileges, I guess, of this COVID era has been that we have got to know you in the last year. And it's been a real privilege. A lot of people on this call have been talking about your energy and your beauty. And even though we're really only seeing you get in and out the back of our car most of the time, all of those qualities are apparent. And it's been, we've really enjoyed, we've seen it as a high point of this rather miserable past year, that we've got to know you and we've got to know Mitchell, and we've got to experience just a little bit of what everybody else here has been testifying to. So happy birthday, and we will see you soon.
Happy birthday. Thank you so much. We love you very much.
Okay, and now Jamie.
Be happy birthday. Goodness gracious. It's definitely the definition of a hard act to follow. One thing, I've heard a lot of people telling stories here. Maybe this is a little bit dangerous. Can we all try unmuting and maybe actually singing happy birthday? What do you think? Join me, Cheryl. Come on.
Sure. Okay, let's do it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pete. Happy birthday to you. Okay, you gotta blow. You gotta blow it out here. Oh, yay.
That's course.
Happy birthday, B.
Thank you so much to all of you. And you all mean so much to me. And that you took the time to do this is very special.
Okay, wait, Mom, your daughters haven't finished, and hang on a second, okay, before we wrap it up. Also, I think there are a couple more people who wanted to come back in, Jamie. So if you.
I just let 2 people in.
Oh, great. Okay. So who just joined us? I think Emmeline was coming back because she wanted to say something. Emmeline, are you on?
Emmeline is as well.
And then is 41, who's 410? Who's 410? Is that Emily? Emily?
Oh, no, Max.
Oh, is 410 number? Okay,
No, Maxie's on.
He's in the
I see
kitchen
him. He's
cooking.
cooking.
no, there's a 410 number.
Jessie, is that Max's girlfriend, Jessie?
No. But wait, I know there's, okay, so Emily, we're all going around and this is another addition to the family. Do you want to say happy birthday, B? Hello? Hello? You have to unmute.
Hello?
Hi, oh, is that Emmeline? Emmeline?
Yes,
Oh, Emmeline wanted to say something. Emmeline, go for it.
very short. Hi, B. Okay, let me see. How long I have known B? For 6 years, 7 years? Wow. B is such a remarkable person, very tough. And it's a pleasure meeting you guys. And I just wanted to take this moment again to wish her a happy birthday and may God continue to bless her with many, 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 many more.
Thank you. Thank
Hi,
you.
Mr. Mitchell.
Hi.
Thank
How are
you.
you?
Thank
Hi,
you.
B. You're here still. Beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my dear.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to join this Zoom and to see all her lovely friends, Marilyn, Lucy, I have met, very nice people.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Emmeline.
Her daughters, very nice.
And Emily, are you on? Emily? Emily? It says you're unmuted. I mean, you're muted.
All right, I think I'm gonna go, Shay. Are you ready to go?
No, I was gonna go to Lauren.
Oh, okay, Laura, are you gonna take it? Oh, boy, sure. I'll be brief because I'll cry
Don't
if
cry.
I'm too long. Yeah. Mom, you are literally the greatest person in the world. And I am so lucky to have spent all my years
Do
with
not
you.
move it. Sorry.
And sorry, directing from the, next door. You're just amazing. You're an incredible human being. You're an incredible role model. You are a force to be reckoned with, and you have taught me so many amazing things and how to be a strong female in this world. You are an incredible wife. You are the best grandmother. Sorry, Sandy, you are also the best grandmother, but because my kids love you so much, Sandy Brad. It's true. And literally, you're my kids' best friends. Like they say that all the time and they mean it. And, I'm just so grateful for everything you've done for our family and for being who you are. And I can't believe it. I went from seeing you pretty much every month to now not seeing you, and it will be a year in like 2 weeks. So I can't wait to see you. Happy birthday.
Love you. Thank you.
Yeah, I love you. And I got your tear thing. So this is like a curse for me. I said I got the crying thing, which is, the one thing I could do with that. Love you.
Love you too. Thank you so much.
Okay, Allison, you want to go?
So I'm actually not crying, which is a first. Mom, happy birthday to you. So hard to think of just one memory since we have so many years filled with them. But I can tell you a couple of titles that I have for my mother. One is producer, and I didn't know that she was actually my trainer in life until I became a producer and realized that my mom had been doing this all her life, managing everything and budgets and people and places all around her. The other one is mayor, because she is the mayor of New York, and literally we could not walk one block anytime we'd go out. Whatever neighborhood we were in, my mother would run into somebody that we would have to have a long conversation with, because that's just who she is. She always gives everybody the most respect and time. and loves a good story. And the fixer. She was my fixer. She helped me go through every aspect of my life. When I'd fall, she would pick me up and teach me resilience and the skills that I needed for life to survive, to be where I am today, to choose the amazing man I married and raise these two fabulous boys. I could not have done any of this without the foundation that my mother provided me. So I wish you the happiest birthday, and I can't wait to be together and laugh our asses off, which we do well at the most ridiculous things in life, and cook together and drink wine together and gossip, which we love to do.
Can't wait.
I love you, love you, love you, and wish you so many more years of happiness and health and time with your friends and family. And how lucky are you that you have so many incredible friends and family waiting to take you out to dinner to celebrate you when this is all said and done. So
Thank you.
happy birthday, Mom. I love you so much.
I love you back, and I love your boys, and I love your husband. And thank you for being the best
Thanks, Mom.
friend I have.
Aw, thanks, Mom.
Okay, Lauren, I guess we'll need therapy after this because she is the best friend she ever.
What?
Mom, so it's my turn now, and
Well, my first one, Cheryl, so you know you're special.
I'm only kidding, and I know you love all of us in our own unique way, and I really appreciate. The truth is, you have given us all three, both you and Dad, unique, special, and individual attention in a way that not a lot of people do. And it's you have been truly, everybody has talked about it. I wrote it to you this morning. I wrote it on social media. Your laughter is infectious. You stop traffic. You stop traffic when you're talking to somebody that people want to drive around you. You stop traffic when you're laughing, and you stop traffic if you're curious about a little person, a child or something. And it's your infectious curiosity. It's your heart and your sense of community. You have made everybody here feel, whether they are born into family or not, they are our family, and that's very unique. You are the mayor of New York, and there isn't a block I couldn't be there. I might not be there for months or a year, and sure enough, you know someone and you know them well. And I think that as a role model, you have shown all of us to take interest in different people in a way that not many people do. And I do think your strong sense of self has been truly one as a female role model that's pretty damn cool also. And I don't care if I'm crying, because for me, I'm coming from my heart. And I feel blessed that everybody showed up here for you. I had to ask, but they were showing up for you. Thank goodness I have a nice man who wants to give me tissues. But everybody is here because of who you are and how you roll, and you lead by example. You've shown us all how to cook, okay? All how to be creative in different ways, all how to connect for sense of community, whether it's through a temple, through high school, through birth, through PTA or whatnot. And I just feel genuinely blessed that from Karen and Laura and Jody and Jill and Meg and Amy and Andrew and Mark and Adam And Marilyn's kids who showed up on the video last night, even when I was texting them at midnight to like say something, and Max and Jed and Zoe, and if I forgot anybody, I apologize. All of my, Rebecca and Eric and Barbara and Lizzie showed up, and Pam and Nikki, who everybody here, Kathy, everybody is family. And that's just an attribute to you. Love you.
Thank you so much. I love you very much, Cheryl.
We've gone through a lot. I was there at the second wedding, and I'm so blessed that that man that you're next to asked me to marry him too. So
You hear that? She's so blessed that you asked to marry him.
and now for the interpretive dance version of it. Okay, I love you all. Thank you all for being here. I know, Emily, did you get a chance to also? No. Oh yeah, there. There's from the first marriage. This is our extended sister. Can you, wait, it's still muted. Emily? No, you're still muted. You're still muted. Okay.
Cheryl,
Yes.
I
Did
just
you
want
want
to put in my last 2 cents.
Yeah.
This has been such a wonderful tribute to Bea, but it is such a kick for me to see Henry and Stacy and Meg and Jody and Tommy. I mean, we've spent a lifetime together, and you and Lauren and Allison and their children. It's just brought back so many wonderful memories that we all share, and it's very special. So Bea, thank you for turning 80.
Thank you for being my best friend for all this.
And lots of love to both of you again. And Cheryl, thank you so much for doing this. I could tell from Karen and Laura's faces that they really enjoyed seeing everybody too. I don't think Linda Garfinkel is on anymore, but I remember Linda from when, from when she was a little girl too. So we all go back a really long way. Very nostalgic.
With
There's Debbie Goldstein. There.
So
There's
thank
Richard
you for
Butler.
doing it and making it possible.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you, Cheryl. Well
Love you
done.
all.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
We love you, Mom. Happy birthday.
Happy
Love
birthday.
you.
It's great to see all of you.
Love you,
Nice
Pop.
job, Cheryl.
Happy.
What a Happy treat. birthday, Bea. What a treat. I'm so blessed to have you all in my life.
Happy
And
birthday. Happy birthday.
Yes.
And everybody stay
How
well.
many people love you? You
Thank you.
see how loved you are, Bea?
Thank you, Stacy. I feel it.
It's
feel
really something. It's quite a tribute.
It is. It's a big tribute. You deserve it.
Thank
You deserve every minute.
Yes, Bea. I get to see your brother, Bea. Henry. Hi, Henry.
Oh, shit.
Nice seeing you.
Hi, Emmeline. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. It's good to see Henry. I only see Henry on the late night show with Steven.
Happy birthday.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Cheryl. What an amazing thing.
Yeah, it was great. Good night,
Thank you,
everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Happy birthday.
Bye, Pammy.
Pam.
Thank you for
Bye,
the
Pam.
Birthday.
love you.
Bye, Nikki. Bye, Tom.
Tommy
Yeah.
Barron.
Tom, good night.
Night all.
Jody.
Jody,
Meg.
Meg, it was great to see you.
My God.
And Lauren, Allison,
Good to see you guys
everybody.
too.
Cheryl.
Love you, Abby.
Gigi.
Jody.
Bye.
Hudson.
This,
Griff.
this has truly been
Bye.
a celebration.
Bye,
You made us
Cheryl.
cry.
Hi. Okay, wait. Dad's trying to say something. Go ahead, Dad.
This has truly been a celebration. And we are blessed to have you all in our lives.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We feel the same way. We're the lucky ones.
Absolutely.
That's our wishes.
Is Tia behind you? Is Tia
Where's
behind you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hi, Tia.
hi, Tia.
Oh, you.
Mom, do you have your cupcakes?
Tia.
No.
Yo, Tia.
Jill's coming in.
Hi, Tia. And every day be a happy day.
Oh,
So happy birthday, everyone.
Everybody. You too.
Wait, Jill, is that Jill Lester? Jill Lester.
Let her in. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I just
well,
jumped
chime
in.
because everybody's saying goodbye. But
Everybody's saying goodbye. I'm sorry.
But wait, no, it's no times like the present. So
That's
chime
right.
on in.
Happy
Say-
birthday!
Thank you.
Happy birthday!
Your birthday.
Did I miss all the singing?
No. Hi, Rachel.
Happy
Come here.
birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
There was one round.
Happy birthday, dear.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
It's always hard to sing it together on Zoom because everybody overrides everybody else.
Yeah.
So you have a great day?
I did. And this
Oh.
makes it all so special. All
I
of you
loved
took
the
time.
film.
I love that you all took the time to be on this. Thank you.
And it really was a surprise.
Great. Hi, Susan Moss.
What?
Oh, so good to see Susan.
See you. I haven't seen you in forever.
Who?
Susan Moss.
Oh,
A
I
long
don't see
time.
her.
I know.
Right there. My second
How
mother.
are you? How are you? It's so nice to see all of you.
I know.
Happy birthday. It's so wonderful.
Thank you.
What a nice Zoom it was.
So nice to see you.
Very special.
Send my love to Amanda.
I
Yes,
will. I
please.
will.
And Monique.
you-
Monique.
Yes, Monique too. Yes,
Oh, good.
I will.
Hey,
Long
did the
A long time, right? A long time, a lot of years.
See you soon, Susan.
I certainly will.
Okay.
Did you get vaccines? Bea and Mitchell? Did you guys get vaccines?
One.
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 First
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Good.
have to Go for the second soon.
That's good. It's really good.
February 11th.
Wait, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Is Stacy more your favorite than Henry?
I can talk to her much easier. But I don't know if she's my more favorite. They're both very special to me.
Yeah, they were on, you'll watch the video again, Mom. We made you, everybody made you a memory video. So Dad has the link on an email and you can watch it again. And it's also on your phone and on Dad's phone and on Emmeline's phone for you guys to watch it again and again.
Oh,
Today. Mom was.
Stacy
said
that.
What?
Yeah, Stacy said that she was your favorite, not Henry. And so that's why I asked that question.
Well, she knows.
Yeah. I think they were being comedic, but it was cute.
Follow suit.
They're adorable. Yeah. Wow, Mom. How fun was this?
And then it's ours, Aunt Allie.
What'd you say?
Babes?
And then it's ours in a few days.
Please.
Allison, Allison,
No, it's like ours. Oh, yes, our birthdays. Yeah.
your birthday is February 10th. Allison and Gigi.
Gigi and I share a birthday.
Take note, you want me to produce a Zoom for you too?
Yes, actually, she asked me. She just
Not
said,
with
"Don't
my
mind,
friends."
don't with my friends." She said, "Just the family."
Just the family.
Yeah.
It's my sister's birthday on the 5th, on Friday. So.
Right on.
Well, thank you all. I
All the
love
way.
you. This is very special. Mwah.
Mwah. Love
Love
you.
you. Please tell
Glad
me-
you were still on.
Yeah, me too. This is being recorded, so you can also send Mom the link so that
I'll
they
get the email. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
I think I'm recording it locally here, so I'll have to post it like I did
Okay.
Mitchell's.
Okay.
Cheryl, did you cut your hair?
No, but I did dye it. No, it's so long.
Oh, okay. There it is.
Cut my hair.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking for it. I'm hand cutting mine.
No, I haven't done that yet.
I need a haircut so badly, but that's
Yeah.
I'm not going until it's safe. What's that, Mitchell?
Jill, how is Whitney?
Good
You
night.
know, they're
everyone.
in Germany on lockdown.
Yay.
You're going? Bye-bye.
Bye.
They're on
Hi,
lockdown?
Evelyn.
Yeah,
Bye,
they.
my dear. How are you?
Jill,
Uh-oh. Bye,
Yeah.
Gigi.
they're on that
We need some more of your mom's treats.
Okay, I
Um,
will let her know that.
Okay.
All right, my dear. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good
Bye,
night.
Gigi. Bye.
Bye,
Night.
Ellen.
Love you.
Mom, Ellen saying goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, we love
Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Love you,
I
Mom.
Love you, Nanny.
Hey, I love you.
I
I
love
won't
you.
hang up yet.
We need
I'll-
Jamie.
Don't, like, you gotta, don't.
Jamie,
Yeah.
Just hit me.
thank you for your great production.
You're more than welcome.
You made it work.
You're hired.
Thank you.
I'm gonna send you, at some point, I'll send you all of the raw footage because there's a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A lot of editing. Okay, to answer your question, in Germany, they're on lockdown. Are you there?
Yes.
And so they just have little stores and stuff, you know, like the grocery store is open, the PX on the base, but they can't go anywhere or do anything. And it's been snowing for days. So the kids are having fun in the snow.
They're not going to
Marshall's,
school?
no, they're not in school. Marshall is 5 and he's in kindergarten and it's all online for 1 hour.
Oh, gotcha.
So I was putting packages together for her this weekend and she asked me to send her a bunch of art supplies.
Oh,
So I mailed everything out today and it'll take 2 weeks to get there.
and when
And
are you
maybe,
going?
sorry?
When are you going over?
Well, I have to get my vaccine, which in Colorado, we're now eligible, but I don't know what that will mean because there's still people your age who haven't been vaccinated.
Gotcha.
But I think that's, you know, it's the distribution issues, same things you have in New York.
Right.
And so as soon as I can go, I'll go. I'll let you know. Do you speak any German?
Ja,
Ja, sprichst du Deutsch? Ja.
bisschen.
Ein bisschen, yeah. I've been taking German classes. So I took German in school and I'm taking classes. I'm still an advanced beginner, nothing special, but at least when I go over there, I want to be able to talk. So
Sure. I
in the
understand.
grocery store.
I can see.
What's
There's
that?
your phone.
Cheryl is wonderful.
Isn't she wonderful? It's a great. She's a very good organizer. She might be a film producer, you know? Yeah, she did a great job.
I'm so glad that, you know, both Jamie and I can make both the video happen and get everybody to come, but this is Rachel Meir still calling me. Rachel?
Oh, so sweet.
Aw, you are so sweet. Love you so much. Thank you for joining. And I'm so glad that Kenneth was there too. Yeah. All right.
Jill?
Love you.
Jill, she's a producer and professional juggler.
Okay, wait, I'm still on with my parents.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, Cheryl and I have a lot in common in that respect. There's a lot that we can do and handle, but she has the film expertise for sure. So it's great that she can share it. It's late in New York. I'm really glad you guys were still on because my day ran really late. Mark was yelling at me like, because I wouldn't talk to him because I was too busy.
Well,
So-
it's only 10 o'clock, so it's not.
Right,
so
there's
bad.
probably a couple of feet more snow since we've been talking too, right?
I'm sure.
No, we don't have any snow. Do you have
I'm
snow in
not-
Manhattan?
Oh,
No,
New
in
York
it's
does.
Yeah.
covered.
Oh, you do? Oh.
Snowed in Malibu like a week ago.
It did not.
Yeah, it did.
It
It
did.
did. Up in- Yeah, it did up in the hills.
Sorry.
And literally if you look down at the mountains from our house, what's so cool is that you get to see the snow-capped mountains from the beach.
Being from Colorado, you would never see this site, of course, but
It is pretty neat.
we had it
Actually,
here.
Mom,
I
are
was-
you happy?
I'm very happy. And it's
Do you feel
all-
like you were celebrated today?
it so made it so special. I'm so grateful.
You did a great job, Cheryl.
You are.
Yay, Cheryl.
Mitchell, I'm also very glad to hear that the audio on your system was working so well. Those speakers did the trick.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, good.
Did you get some speakers for him?
Yes, I did.
Jamie, you're the best.
It worked out.
You're
It was,
great.
well, I've been through that. I've jumped through that hoop, and it was an easy fix, so I'm glad it worked.
What headset do you have on?
Me?
Yeah.
Crappy
Oh, they're
Sony.
wired. Yeah, they're
No,
wired.
No, they're just terrible. But the speaker on his laptop was blown, and it couldn't noise cancel because of that. So,
Oh.
and replacing them, it sounds like it sounds good to you guys. So I'm happy for that.
Well, thank you, all of you. It's very special that you took the time to be with me. And I love you all.
We
We'll talk-
love you.
And hopefully we'll talk to you when you're at 80 plus a day.
Thank you. I hope so too. And a day, and a day, and a day.
And a day, and a day, and a day. Yes.
Exactly. Continue.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Right. Good night.
Love you.
Love you, Nanny. Happy birthday.
Love you.
Love you, Hudson. Where's
Nice
Greg?
haircut, Hudson.
I didn't get a haircut. It's
Floppy
just so,
hair.
it's
No.
so.
This is what we were
It's a
talking about, the
style.
floppy hair, the style.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like the middle part.
Stop it. Yeah, I know. I need to get a cut.
No, it's. Oh, you don't understand.
It's so cool, Hudson.
I appreciate that. It's been a long time since I've had like long hair, but thanks. That was fun.
Yeah. Wasn't it cool to see not only all of their, like, Nanny has friends, to think about it, from 1 year old. Okay. Evie Phillips is from 1 year old. And then that her girls, and they're still best friends. And they still, when they chat all the time, they laugh like nobody's business. It is like a day doesn't go by. And what's then so cool is to see, oh, she has these friends from high school and, in college and
Linda.
what? Linda and Bonnie.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Rita.
And
Rita Goldstein. Yeah. And
Okay, I'm
I'm
gonna-
sorry that Rita Goldstein's daughter didn't chime in because she was on there too. She was on with her. So, but
Try to
that
get this
Adam,
video posted. So
Yeah.
happy birthday one more time, and talk to you soon. Bye.
Thank you for doing it.
Of course.
love